Hi BookTube. I'm not in this video because I just got out of the shower, and this is just a bookshelf tour, so you don't actually need to see me. You can see the cats instead. Here we go. There's the cats. This is going to be a tour of my bookshelves. It's going to be in parts, and this is part 1. And I haven't cleaned anything, so it's just, I haven't organized. It's all just as is. I'm just going to do an overview right now, and then we'll get into it. So, we'll start over here. These are my unread books. They're all wrapped. And there's like storage and stuff over here. My Wheel of Time stuff, decorative stuff, lots of cool art that you can't see because, well, the cameras. This room's a little tight. My gigantic TV, my gigantic window, which the cats love. That's the chair I can never sit on because there's always a cat or 2 or 3 on it. My mat is actually a giant foam puzzle of the earth, and Reggie has dominated Earth. He is your new overlord, ruler. Obey his wishes for constant treats. And then over here are my red shelves, these 2. And then there's children's books, some more unwrapped books, and other specialty books, comics, and then this shelf right here is actually not my books. Those are my brother's books. And then there's stuff up there. My friend painted that. And yes, my Christmas tree is still up. It will be up year-round because underneath that I have my, okay, those are books that need to be wrapped. And then I have all my TBRs and presents around there. Yeah, and there's another chair and Reggie rolling over South Africa. He's sorry if it's suddenly gone dark there. He's currently decided that you need no light. You need to just worship him. Okay, and the other cats are looking outside. That's our backyard with everything covered in snow and ice. Let's get into the fun stuff. Random collection of stuff. And then the Robert Jordan collection. I have all the Wheel of Time in paperback and 2 rows there. This is the Monster Book of Monsters. My mom made me that. That was pretty cool. And then I have them all in hardcover back there. And then I have over here a book by Robert Jordan as Regan O'Neill. And then the Wheel of Time Book of Bad Art. Let me just show you this. If you are a fan of Wheel of Time, don't read this book until you've read book 8. After that, it's fine. But it is. Well, let me find a picture here. So we've got a book filled with fan art. Yeah. Where's another picture? Oh, look, there we have Swan Sanche. Swan Sanche. Oh, who's this? Who's this? Moraine and Lan. It's definitely not how I picture them, but you know, they're there. This is definitely an interesting book. I'd recommend, if you've read up to book 8, you read this because it points out some things that are not so obvious and kind of really changes the way you view the Wheel of Time. Really highly recommend that. And then, of course, we got the Wheel of Time coloring book, which joins the other collection of coloring books that I have not actually colored yet. What's this one? Under the Aerith Ocean. And then we have Fail and the, oh gosh, I can't pronounce that, but, you know, Court of the 9 Moons. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. And then I have this painting here, just because I thought maybe it's like a Blue Aja person weaving thing. Yeah. So, here we are starting the bookshelf tour. We are starting with my unread books, so I don't know how much I'll have to say about them. But anyways, I'm just gonna pull them out randomly and just talk about random books here. So like this one, for example. You know, this was totally a cover buy. I saw this cover and I was just like, I need to have this book on my shelf. I really love this color. In case you can't tell, this kind of brown paper bag type cover color. I really do enjoy that. I do have to have some pop of color because, you know, that's just who I am. I just need a little psh, little zhuzh, you know. So we have, you know, some books pulled out. I have read this book, so I mean, probably it shouldn't go on this shelf, but, you know, and this is, I highly recommend you buy this for all the kids in your life. It is a very good book for children. Yes. Let's see, what other books do we have on here? Oh, okay. This book right here. This was actually a present for my cat. I honestly don't know what it's about because I haven't really looked into it. And I don't think Reggie knows what it's about either because, you know, cats can't read. But, you know, it was a lovely idea from him. Who knows when I'll get around to that one. And this book is huge. I mean, look, that's my hand. And I know I have small hands, but like, that's a massive book. It's probably like 500, 600 pages. And, you know, it must have been interesting or compelling enough in its description for me to pick it up, because normally, you know, we tend to avoid books like these, right? And I honestly don't know when I'll be able to tell you if that is true or not, because it's gonna take me around 30 years to get to all my unread books. So, you know, hopefully you'll still be here in 30 years and we'll be able to figure out what that book's about. And I like the juxtaposition of it against this really tiny, itty bitty book, which I also might not get to read until I'm 60. Can it wait that long? It's gonna have to because there's a lot of books, a lot of unread books here. No, I do have this sign, and well, I didn't have all the letters, so I don't know who OU is, but this is a message to OU. OU must stay drunk on writing so reality cannot destroy OU. It's either that or I ran out of Y's. And, you know, I'll sweep along here. You can see all the books, and I guess you can kind of tell that I'm going for that modern interior design aesthetic of bland brown books. You know, these books were all chosen solely for their brown covers and not at all for their interior content. And I figured that's how all the fashionable people are doing these days, and I want to be one of the fashionable people. One of those people who has AD come to their house and do house tours, and I get featured in fancy magazines. Apartment therapy, isn't that something? I'm sure they've come and taken pictures of my bookshelf before because of how stylish they are. Let's move on to the next set of bookshelves. These are actually not technically bookshelves. I found them in the closet section of Walmart and Canadian Tire, depending on which one had it for cheaper at the time. And it just so happened that I alternated white and I think it's technically an espresso brown, but it looks black to me. If you look closer, it's a bit browner, but you know, I've already said I'm aspiring to be an interior designer, but with these, you know, monochromatic books, but, you know, I'm not fully there yet. So let's move on from this white shelf to the black shelf. So again, here is my next set of shelves. They are 9 boxes in total, but we're just going to concentrate on the top 2 and pretend that these ones don't exist down here. And we'll pretend those books don't exist, and so I don't have to read them and be worried about how many books I actually have that are unread. So as you can see, I also keep some essentials on my shelves, like this Power Yoga DVD. That's an essential right there, isn't it? You know, I haven't even used this in 10 years, but I hold on to it because I'm delusional enough to believe that one day I'll get back into power yoga and I won't die while doing it. I mean, George Takei here believes in me. he's very encouraging. He says, "You can do the power yoga. I believe in you." He has no idea who I am, and knows that, you know, I've been saying that for the past 10 years and haven't done it. But, you know, George Takei believes in me, and he believes in you. So that's why he stays there. And Spock's down here too. Here we have Spock. Let's see if he'll focus. Can you focus? Focus on Spock. There we go. It's not like I've had this camera for forever and can't figure out how to get it to focus. Anyways, it's not gonna focus. There's Spock. And he's here, so I'm guessing that's a clue that all these books are about, like, logic and philosophy. And or we've accidentally stumbled upon his romance collection. I don't know. Can you tell what these books are? Please, if you can, let me know in the comment box down below, because I would like to know. And we have Captain Kirk here. I don't know what he likes to read. Probably westerns for some reason, and some science fiction thrown in there. Why not? I said we were going to ignore these shelves, but let's take a look down here, because these books right here are special. There's 11 books there. I think it might be part of a series. I'm not entirely sure. You know, I haven't read a single one of these. I kind of found them in a box someone had dumped outside my door. I couldn't find homes for all of them, so I had to keep them. You know, we already have a feral book problem in this neighborhood, and I couldn't, my conscience wouldn't let me contribute to that problem. So I've neutered them all and given them a home here. And I guess my reputation as a crazy book lady has spread throughout the neighborhood, as they keep dropping boxes off in front of my door of books that I might not read for another 30 years. Back up here, we have this very encouraging sign. Hope that I will get through all these books. Although occasionally the P falls down and I feel like my bookshelves are calling me out for reading too many books at once. And here's actually an encouraging sign, an actual empty shelf. Not completely empty because I can't stand empty spaces, so I had to put something in there. This is actually a present my brother bought back for me when he went to Nicaragua. All three of my mom's kids, me and my two brothers, went to Nicaragua with their school program, and so this is just a souvenir that my brother brought back for me, and it sits there. This also is from Nicaragua. It's from when I went. It's a ball and cup dame. And let's see if I can do it. Let's see if we can do it. Nope. 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 Ooh, almost hit myself in the face. Oh, nope. Almost. Let's see. Oh, I did it! I did it and I got it on camera. Okay, video over. I can't YouTube anymore. That was the height of my YouTube accomplishments, is getting that ball and cup game on camera. Anyways, let's put you over here too. Let's have a Nicaragua shelf. There we go. So yes, we have more books on here. Here specifically, I want to talk about. There we go. And here we have the mass market paperback books. They are going extinct and we must protect them. You know, enclosing them in this protective brown paper and never reading them will ensure that future generations will be able to also collect these